Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very nice cranberry juice with a hint of lime. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is a series where we attempt to break out facilities not made by me. This is prisoner Doherty or Doherty, depending on your persuasion. Prisoner number 463888854, and this is the 100 Prisoner Island facility. As we can see, we are in this cell here, and as always with this series, we're going to try and break out of this thing. Now, I found this on the Steam Workshop. I'm not too sure as to its age or what DLC, but we'll see how we get on. So, even though obviously it's an island, we've started immediately in this cell, and well, let's see what we can do. We are a normal category of prisoner, and I am seeing some sort of fencing. Now, we're just going to do a bit of a test here by punching that and running around a little bit. I'm just going to see if I can... Actually, I've made a bit of a mistake here. Let me end the fight. What I wanted to do is see if I can just jump over the fence, because if you've got any level of strong, then you can do that. I'm going to go back, because this will be a very, very short escape if I can just sort of punch that again and then jump over this one, but we'll see. So we're going to... I don't know what we're going to do, actually. Should we go in here and just punch these beds? So punch the bed, punch the bed, punch the bed. I'm just trying to gain some points here, and we've gained 2 points, so that's fine. So let's just see if we can get over the top, and we can't. Okay, so that indicates to me that we're just going to give up and skip punishments. If we just go to escapes and to, is it extras, and to map settings, escape plans are not turned on. So normally if escape plans are turned on, you can climb over fences, which is fine. You know, that's all good. So we have given ourselves the rule that if we are doing an escape attempt, we can turn on that escapes. But I think that would be a bit too easy, wouldn't it? Because if I had that on, any level of strength, over this fence, get some swim, then we're away. That's assuming, though, that there isn't any sniper towers, and I don't know if that's the case or not. So we'll have a look around. We'll do a bit of a recce. So obviously we're in one of these cells here. Standard sort of cell block formats. We've got these sort of, cells opposite each other. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... Oh, no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. But the latter 4 are actually these solitary, so it's only 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cells in total. There is a helicopter coming in, indicating that there probably isn't a boat on this facility. And let's have a look around, shall we? So we've got another area on the left which contains parole and a chapel and a mail room. And is that a common room? It is a common room. So it must be relatively new, because that is a sort of a miniature football table, which is, and you've also got computers here as well. Not entirely brand new, because obviously the game is, you know, not brand new at all, but still, it's, yeah, newer. It's newer. It's not like probably a 10-year-old facility, unless obviously it's been retrofitted. So you've got laundry, so there is ways to escape. You've got the gravestones here. You've got, appears to be supercapacitors, so it must be a relatively new thing. And you've also got, looks to be released there. That is the dog therapy. So yeah, it must be relatively new. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to try and get some XP. We specifically need a lot of swimming, and I would like a lot of sprinting. And these are completely separated from that one on the top there. Lots of barbed wire, so if escape plans were turned on, then, you know, it would be quite difficult for the inmates to get over that. We have fencing on here. Is that fencing? It is fencing. I was going to say, is that fencing, or is that perimeter wall, or even worse, is it cliff edge? But it's not. It's just standard fencing. Okay. Well, we've had a look around over down the bottom, I guess, and we're going to go to the right and have a look around there as well. We do have a workshop, so we've now got 2 places where we can potentially get contraband. However, there is a guy searching here. Now, there is ways around it. When someone's being searched, you can sort of circumvent that by going around. In fact, to be fair, you can just sort of scoot around like that. But that's a bit risky. It's very risky indeed. And you've still got metal detectors to deal with. There's a featherstone. If you know, you know. So we'll get out across that way. So I do think we could probably break out via tunneling. I don't know about just running out the front door, because I don't know where the front door is, actually, truth be told. I'm guessing it's around here. Hang on, what? Ah, I was going to say, what have I done? It's actually lock up. Fair enough. Okay, so that's going to give us a bit of an opportunity, and that opportunity is to break stuff. So we're just going to try and break this. That doesn't work. We can break that. Hit the beds. Obviously, we're just going to have to surrender eventually. And looks like they've tasered it. Yes, so we're just going to skip punishments there. And we're going to go with. I'm not going to pick up anything else just yet. We will always punch the the bars, because it's an instant destruction basically. And yeah, we're going to put our hands up once again. Obviously skip punishments. It's going to take a rep point. I just don't want to burn through rep points, you understand. I'm just hoping I can hit that and say hit like someone else, and maybe get some points that way, and then unconscious, and then yeah, well, there we go. So we got 4 points for taking out that target. Didn't particularly want to take anyone out in this one, but the whole point in this is to try and escape. So we're going to skip punishments, and we're going to get probably, I think we're going to go down the whole deadly and sort of quick route. So punch that, and sort of punch this one. Someone's going to come in, hopefully with the deadly, we'll just be able to take someone out. Nope. Oh, what's actually going to happen is we're going to get tased. That guy's actually got a rank, so yeah, again, it is it's got some pedigree to it, this thing. And they're unconscious, and they've been healed. So they've been healed. There we go. We managed to take them out again. And yeah, unconscious once again. Skip punishments. This is going to be a very sort of deadly sort of game, isn't it? So we'll hit that. And now that we actually have deadly, as people come in, the chances of us when we hit people and take them out is actually quite high. But they can be healed up. We're going to pick up a level of strength. As that person comes in, we're going to hit them again, and they were healed up again, so we're just going to follow them out, and just going to try and take them out, and nope, tasered once again. Already chaotic. The problem is that basically, because we're in lockup, there's not much else we can do, and just sitting doing nothing is, well, that's no fun for anyone. Oh, it's actually free time. Maybe I can take this guy out then. And no. But there is a doggo, and another guy coming in who's very, very keen on repairing stuff, unconscious, and yeah, we've taken out. So there's some more points. We're going to continue fighting. I'm going to go through here. Anyone like this person here who is just like a staff member, we are going to try and take out. Actually, you see they've rushed in to the medical facility to try and be healed up, but we're just going to skip that one. That's going to take us to 8 points, which I'm going to pick up probably swimmer. Probably swimmer. So these guys are going to come in. They're going to sort of heal up there. Okay. So I can start and tunnel if I wanted to. Do I need to? Like, do I just find the entrance and fight my way out? It's been a while since we've just done a blitz out attempt. Oh, look at that. We've actually changed to a higher category of inmate. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can find the way out. Well, it's not that way, is it? No. So it's going to have to be around here. So I'll have a look around. What I'll do is I'm going to go in the canteen. And then, I was going to say go in the kitchen and get myself some sort of weapon. But I can't because it is off limits. Okay. It must be around here then. Parole is nowhere around the back. Same as the mailroom, actually. The mailroom will have a weapon. Does it not? I thought the mailroom had a pair of scissors or something. Apparently not. Okay. There's solitary. There's all the doggos. Looks like there's no way through here. So, by deduction, it has to be. It must be this way. It must be. Yeah, there it is. Through there. I don't know what's up here. More visitors. More visitor areas. Just going to skip past here. I wonder if I can get a lighter. That might be interesting, getting a lighter. Oh, see that? See my guys like really, really sluggish? That's just because of the the game trying to search me down there. Okay, let's set fire to things and see how we get on. Now, because it's an island facility, they'll have to call in air paramedics, air firefighters. So I don't know what they're going to do for that one, but we shall see. So I'm just waiting for this to burn through. Hopefully they'll burn through, and then we can go through. It actually says end fight, which is interesting. I'm trying to fight through here and try and get through. Once this is broke, I'll be able to get through. There we go. So I'm through there, And I'm going to get the lighter again and set fire to more stuff. Okay, this is going to get naughty very, very quickly. And when I say naughty, I mean for me. There you go. So there's the firefighters. I can work my way around here. And then over to here. This is the armory, by the way. So maybe I can pick up a shotgun. And there we go. And... oh, we tased. And after all of that, we gained a couple of points. Was it worth it? I'm not sure. Okay. Alright. Maybe just slow the pace a little. Maybe just... Do I just go for tunneling? Is that the way forward? I mean, it is possible. You know, I can skirt around that, you know, guard there. I can pick myself up, well, a hammer, which is classed as a digging tool, I believe. Yes, but we can't get through the metal detector with that one. We can get... I mean, that fire thing was sort of working, I think. I reckon with a bit more luck, we would have been able to do that. And... tunnel search in progress. Interesting. Okay. Just skirt through this guy here. There we go. Tunnel search in progress, eh? So they're going to come in here. They're going to search for a tunnel. They're not going to find one. And then they're going to bring us back to our cell. And then I'm going to start a tunnel. Now we could go... this is the question. Do I go outside? Or do I follow the pipe? I think I'm going to go outside. I think that's the easiest one. The pipe does give you bonuses, obviously, from tunneling through it. But I don't think it's enough bonus when compared to just digging through straight up dirt. And I'm going to sleep. Okay, next morning. So it is lock up still, so we're just going to max speed this out. It's probably going to be that until 6 at least. So yeah. There's the search completed. It says this is a 100 island facility. I don't doubt it. Regardless of our outcome, whether we manage to get out or not, we will load it into the Sandbox mode and we'll have a check of it out, see what the deal is, see what it's got going for it, what sort of security features, etc. So far, we've attempted a bit of a sort of run out. I reckon we could probably run out. There was only 4 doors there. If I have set of keys... running out, probably the way to go. Yeah, I mean that is very possible. I think I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna get the rope first from the laundry, because that's the easy one, and then I can stash it, and I'll stash it before anything else because I don't want, you know, to be searched, because there is a chance of me being searched even though I'm sort of circumnavigating the checkpoint. There's a chance of me being searched. So there's the rope. There's the easy one. But yeah, I do think just running out the front door with a set of keys is possible. And we'll probably end up doing that. If this tunnel is found, I'm not going to attempt a second tunnel. Decided that's just not going to happen. That escape via fire is also very, very doable. Let me just sort of... maybe not put it there. Right click to enter tunnel, no. Stash contraband, yes. So that's now stashed. So we'll go through here. Oh, we're getting searched. Look, oh, nothing on us. Yeah, perfect. And we'll look for the wooden pickaxe once again. It might not have respawned. Oh, it has. There we go. To here. To the bottom. And then in here we'll pick that rope up and we'll wait for that guy to go further down. Line of sight's gone, and we continue. Now once we're out here, we're going to make a lot of progress. It also means a lot of doggos, potentially. And I have seen doggos. Has been canine units. Problem is, how many fences are there? I think there's at least 2. There's the first. I don't think I'm going to get to the end with 1 rope. And I don't even know if I have the swimming capability to get out. Goes quite far, doesn't it? And that's it. Okay, so we need some more digging implements. And I think what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a recce, which I probably should have done early, but yeah. Actually, I don't think it would have really mattered because of how far we've gone there. We're probably out of line of sight. I'm hoping that that guard has not... I'm hoping they're not around here. They're not. Okay. Ooh, it was very close though, wasn't it? It was very close. So we've dug up here. Oh, no, that's bad. So they've sniffed a tunnel. They've put a flag there. And we've got to about here. So they reckon there's a tunnel there. So they might search the entire cell block. If that's the case, I'm aborting the whole tunneling mission, and I'm just going to try and run out the front door. Does mean a bit more violence, but our whole objective is to get out. Yeah, let's just get another rope. I reckon another rope and another rope. What? That's not what I meant. This one. Didn't want to recruit that guy. Yeah, I think another rope and another pickaxe will probably get us where we need to go. My concern is that I don't have very good swim, and I don't know how big the map is. I should have probably got more swim to begin with, but if I cause more violence now, I'm definitely going to be searched, as is my cell most likely. Depends on policy. But yeah. So we stash that. Come back. Go through here. Look, hey, look, nothing on me. As we go through there. And we look for the wooden packets. It's really dark in this corner, isn't it? It's like no light. I mean, there is lighting, but there must be no power to it. Is what I'm guessing. Right, so this way. We're through. In here. We're through. Pick up this. We've got it. And wait for that guy to disappear. No, wait, they're going to have to come this way, aren't they? I don't want to go in now because even though they might have passed, they might detect us. This way I'm going now. So the dog we saw definitely detected a tunnel. It detected something anyway. But the game didn't trigger anything, which is lucky for us. It does have tunnel search on, which is quite rare. It's quite rare that we actually see tunnel search on any of that. Oh, look at that. And we're out. So, that's been a bit of an escape attempt with prisoner Doherty, or Doherty. Victims is 4 workers and 1 janitor. Total score 35. Time taken 1 day, 2 hours and 2 minutes. Let's load it up into the sandbox mode and see what it is like. So here we are on 100 Prisoner Island prison, and yeah, we were positioned, was it around there? I think it was this one here. We went along and went up through here and to there and then out. Now luckily we went that way and we were able to get out relatively easy. If I was here, it would have been easier to dig to here, and then I would have probably drowned because I didn't have the requisite level of swimming in order to get to here, I don't think. So we managed to take stuff from the laundry, which was all good. Managed to take stuff from the workshop. Admittedly, a little bit of an exploit when it comes to bypassing the checkpoint, although you can do it other ways. If someone's getting searched, you just run through anyway, although you tend to slow down, but if there's a lot of backlog, you can often escape the search gravity well, as it were. Like you'll sort of slow down eventually the game and go, you can go on, you little scamp, and then you just head off. I just noticed we got 4 million generic units of currency, so probably just a bit of a mess around on this one. I don't know, as I said, to the age on this, but I'm guessing relatively new. Looking at let's have a quick look at the programs. We have staff programs, which is fire safety. Yes, we've got all the usual stuff on this one. Solar panel development, animal therapy. Yeah, there's some DLC stuff in this one. We do have a boat, which is interesting. But it's a visitor boat only, so that's why we just appeared in this cell here. There's also the helipads, which I'm going to assume that these are set to... where'd you get that from? Deliveries. Transport. No, these are set to inbound prisoners as well. The top one is anyway, so interesting. I'm not too sure what's gone on there. So that was the way we got out by tunneling. Obviously, we did do another one where we set fire to all of this, went through, and came through here, and then got to here and set fire to this. We got tased. If we didn't get tased, I actually had that shotgun as well. If I was able to use that, I might have helped out. But if we didn't get tased and this wall burnt down, then it still might not gone overly well because although we went over here, this is still quite a way to swim with only the very basic level of swimming. But it is probably doable. Certainly with a high level of swimming, you would have been able to escape that way. In terms of just a run-out attempt, if we had, say, a very strong, very tough, extremely deadly, all of those things, very quick, all of the traits that, you know, are good for a blitz-out attempt, for a run-out attempt, then basically just take out a guard, get his keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you swim out. No sniper towers, no guard towers, no armed guards, no dogs, no massive amounts of patrols and deployment over here. It's just people are here because they are. In fact, this is set to, to be, you know, it's not even staff only, it's free. So that would have helped out too. Either way, that's been a bit of Prison Architect Escapes. If you like what you see, then by all means, let me know in the comments. And if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, not just for this attempt, but for others, then by all means, let me know. And as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.